Are there any guys here tonight wearing an earring? How about a sanitary napkin? Do you have one of them on, too? No, that's a cheap joke. I'm sorry. That was a cheap joke, and I'm better than that. No, I'm not. Well, I only asked for a specific reason. Don't mean to embarrass anybody. See, I once wore an earring, and I'm wondering if the climate is still the same for people who take a chance. And I don't know, I guess it's a little different now. This was 10 or 12 years ago. It can't be quite the same. But when you wear an earring, certain things, I noticed certain things. This was, I say, 10 years ago. I decided to wear an earring. The only reason I had, very simple motive, I just wanted people to think I was different. Okay? And I thought, well, I'll drill a hole in my flesh. I only have 7 holes in my head now. I'll make an 8th hole in my head and put an ornament in there, and people will have to deal with me. I just wanted people to think I was a little strange, okay? I mean, apparently it wasn't strange enough that I stand up here going... I needed something a little extra. And I thought, well, self-mutilation, that might do the trick. So I drilled a hole in my ear, put an ornament in there, and set about my task. First thing I noticed was that some people didn't care. In fact, the whole world seemed indifferent to what I had done. Most people will not even look at the earring, I noticed that. They would look right in my eyes, ignoring the earring, and I know what's going through their mind. They're thinking, this asshole is wearing a fucking earring. But a lot of people wouldn't look at it because they couldn't handle it. I know that's what was going on. They couldn't handle it because they didn't know what it meant. You know, some people think everything has to mean something. Well, some things don't mean anything. But people think it means something. It means you're gay. If it's in this ear, it means you're gay. If it's in this ear, it means you like to hump water buffalo or something. I don't know. Somebody said to me, well, what does it mean? I said, it means I killed a man in prison for asking fucking questions. And that seemed to satisfy his curiosity. Another guy says to me, are you gay? I say, well, bend over and let's find out. You know, I mean, it's the same thing if a man carries a little bag, a little purse in his hand, you know? That's all it is. It's a little purse. It's a purse. That's all. Some guys can't handle that word. Some guys who carry them can't even call it that. They'll say, where's my little bag? I say, fuck you, it's your purse. Pick it up and get out of here, will you? I mean, if you can't handle the word, don't carry the bag. That's all it is a little purse. I got one, big deal. What does it mean? But some people like to taunt you. They'll say, is that your purse? And I say, yes, it is. And I have a picture of your mother in here sucking off an Indian. And that seemed to satisfy their curiosity. So I wore this earring for about 2 years or 3 years, and then I decided not to wear it anymore when I heard that Andy Rooney had one. I thought, well, fuck me. How different can I be? So I stopped wearing it, and my hole grew over. My earring hole. No, not my asshole. What, are you crazy or something? Get out of here. No, your asshole grows over. You might as well check straight into a cemetery. Because you're going to spend a lot of time walking around the beach wondering why you're getting larger. No. My earring hole grew over. And people noticed it. People would say, aren't you gaining weight? And I say, yes, my earring hole grew over. And aren't you a keen observer of detail? But these days, if you want to be different these days, one earring isn't enough. You got to have a whole colony of those goddamn things growing up the side of your head like they're out of control. Some guys are walking with a 30-degree list to port, setting off metal detectors all over town. Or if you really want to be different, you got to get your nose pierced. That'll make you different. Get your nose pierced. Actually, you don't have to get it pierced. You can do it yourself at home with a paper punch. Oh! Makes a nice clean hole, only hurts for about a month. And then you can put one of your dad's tie tacks in there. Hi, Dad. What's that, one of my tie tacks? Yep, well, make sure you bring it home. You'll make a good impression at the job interview with one of your dad's tie tacks sticking through your nose. I figure it's your body. Well, some guys won't get that done. That's not a guy's thing for the most part. You won't see too many guys with the nose done. It's more of a woman's thing to do. Guys figured out a long time ago. Hey, if I get punched in the face with one of those things in, it's going to staple my nose to the back of my skull. Whoa, this fucking hurts, man. Well, I want it to be different. Well, you are now. No, that's not for men. For the most part, you don't see men. It's women have that, and some women have more than one. Some women have 2 or 3 of those things in there. God, I could never have handled that. I mean, it was hard enough keeping one earring clean. Can you imagine 3 nose studs and a heavy cold? Whoa. Forget about it. And you might sneeze and kill your friend. Oh, fucking Joey, my eye! My eye! Now your friend has a pierced eye to go along with your pierced nose. Little